Okay, here we're going to take a look at installation of the HandleOn on a common t-shirt bag holder. The mounting system for the HandleOn is simple. It consists of two nuts, 7/16 or 11 millimeters in size, a single lock washer, and a cable clamp. The clamp is made up of a threaded U-shaped bolt and a cast piece. The U-shaped bolt will need to be mounted on a part of the bag holder that is the right diameter. Do not try to force the bolt on a rod that is too big, as you could damage the threads, and it is not necessary. Instead, find a corner of the holder that is the right fit, and it will go on easily. You will know you have the correct location when you slide the cast piece on, and it fits snugly. Next, you will need to thread one of the nuts on the lower part of the U-bolt. Tighten this nut by hand until the clamp is able to hold its position. As you near the end of the hand tightening, wiggle the clamp to ensure it snugs down. It should look like this. Finally, it is time to mount the HandleOn to the top part of the U-bolt. After positioning the bracket, slide the lock nut on. Follow that with the other nut. It's the same basic procedure as you did on the bottom. Wiggle the HandleOn to ensure that the bracket seats evenly against the bottom nut. It is important that the alignment is correct before proceeding to final tightening. You can see proper alignment of the bracket and nut here. Ideally, you would have a socket and a wrench, although a wrench alone will work. Slowly tighten the upper nut first. As you feel slight to moderate resistance, stop. Now, use a wrench to tighten the bottom nut. Due to the spacing, it will not be possible to tighten the lower nut with the socket. Notice as it turns, the nut realigns with the bottom of the bracket above. This is intentional. It keeps the HandleOn from loosening. And just a quick tip on over-tightening. During final tightening of the bracket bolts, it is not necessary to overdo it. It is good to alternate the tightening process, but getting carried away can result in cracking of the cast part of the clamp. Snug it, but do not crank on it. As you see here, this clamp now needs to be replaced. Now that the HandleOn has been installed correctly, go ahead and test its flexibility. By mounting it in a corner, the HandleOn can be positioned either low to the side or high for long-handled bags. Its smooth movement and slight resistance allow the versatility needed to make it useful. If there is a need to stow the HandleOn out of the way, simply fold it down and to the side. However, it is designed specifically to not be a bother and is intended to be left up and ready for use.